Hi everybody, this is Cheryl. I know I'm not looking too good right now. My face is swollen. My eyes are red. My voice is hoarse because I had a complete and total breakdown today. I was originally supposed to go see two doctors. One about my scooter, which he did send the prescription and tell them that I need it. But when he found out I had a seizure yesterday, or the day before yesterday, whichever one it was, he wanted me to go upstairs and see my neurologist, so I did. She upped my medication until after the surgery because it's too much stress. I haven't been sleeping, I've been having nightmares, and it brought on a seizure. But the main thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is I had a complete and total breakdown because I thought I was just going to have a hysterectomy. But the diagnosis turned out to be much, much worse. When I was a teenager, I had a disorder called endometriosis. And that's where the inside of your uterus starts to grow outside of your uterus and attach itself to other things. I had an ultrasound about 2 weeks ago because she wanted to give me one more ultrasound to make sure everything was what we thought it was. And when I had this ultrasound, she found out that only part of the tumor is in my uterus. All the rest of it is outside my uterus. It's totally encased my right ovary, which is why I get such blinding pain in my right side and I can't stand up straight sometimes. She's worried that it has attached itself to my bowels. Me having the scar tissue from my 2 previous cesareans is going to make things difficult. So I thought they were going to do an under the stomach incision, but they're going to do a, excuse me, they're going to do a vertical incision down my stomach, and they're also going, I didn't tell y'all this, but I had a cervical cancer scare a couple of months ago. I had some, excuse me, abnormal cells that are precancerous. I found out today. And so she said, rather than leave my cervix there with those kind of cells happening, she's going to take that out too. So when they're finished, the only thing I'll have is a left ovary, which is enough estrogen to keep me with my feminine features and everything. But I'm just so worried now because a hysterectomy is like a minor procedure nowadays. But when there's tissue attached to other organs, that makes things so much more complicated. And I am a little worried now. I'm going to be honest, because I'm going to have a scar going down my whole stomach that I've never had before. And my health is really important, but at some point in my life, I'm gonna want a man, and I know me, and I'm gonna lose a lot of guys because of this, because, or maybe not, maybe I'm just being too, maybe I'm just too upset right now to see clearly. Because like I said, if a man likes you, it shouldn't matter. But I've lost men before because I have children. I've lost men before because of this and that. But my biggest worry right now is something going wrong during this surgery, because it's not just a hysterectomy, and me leaving my children. Since I was 24 years old, I have fought and tried to survive everything that came my way so I could see my children into adulthood. I have not accomplished that goal. I have a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old. My oldest son is fixing to turn 20 in about 2 or 3 months. He's made it, and he's got a level head. He's a decent man. Yay. The other two are going to be some work, and only I can do that work. Because my mother used to say, nobody's going to love you like your mother. And it's true, because I lost my mother when I was 17. And people try and be nice, but nobody loves you like your mother, and nobody loves you, well, at least nobody loved me like my grandmother. But they don't have grandmothers, because their fathers, mothers chose to be just as fucking ignorant as they are and not be in the picture. So screw them all. But here I am, faced with yet another challenge, all by myself. No family support, no spousal support. The only person that's going to be in there operating with me is, I guess, the best person to be in there operating room with me, and that's Jesus. And he's going to let me be okay. Because I've been in car accidents, I've been robbed, I've been stabbed. So I'm here for a reason. And I don't think this is going to end my journey here on earth. It's going to complicate it, yes, but I don't think it's going to end it. But, and that's because I laid down and I had time to sleep and think. I had been functioning on 2.5 hours sleep when I went to the doctor. So naturally, anything she said was going to be magnified in my mind 1,000 times over. Plus, I missed one of my meds because I ran out, and that when I miss certain medications, it makes everything 1,000 times worse. And so even though I broke down, I still want to inspire other women. It's okay to cry. It is okay. That does not mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're not being strong enough. It means you're human. And I really, really cried today. I mean, cried so hard I couldn't make sound. But it's gonna be okay. And she's gonna give me some calls. And, oh, my surgery date changed. Now it's July 25th. And she did give me some general idea of things to bring to the hospital. But she's gonna be calling me in the next couple of weeks to give me more detailed instructions and call in all the prescriptions I need to prepare for the surgery and what drugs I can take so that she can give me the pain meds after the surgery. So it looks like I'm going to be off my feet for more than 6 weeks. And so, you know, I don't know how that's going to turn out. But that's what went down today. Day 5. So, much love. Peace. Oh, it's day 6. See, I'm so tired. I mean, day 6. I should not. Well, 6. I'm just not. That's just not one of my favorite numbers. But day 6, they dropped the bomb. So don't get too discouraged. I did, and now I'm feeling better. I did some praying, did some sleeping, did some crying, did some eating. So I guess I went through all the phases. I was in denial for a minute. So then comes acceptance. And I've accepted this, and I'm going to deal with it. So, ladies, if you go and you get this diagnosis, you're going to panic, but it's going to be all right. So I'm just going to end this now and say, erase the hate, increase the peace, do unto others. Those are just my little pearls of wisdom, a little tip from the zookeeper. Good night.